Sure.
It was worth it to wake up early, get the bus.
Oh yeah.
Myself, same big one.
Bonjour, bienvenue. Okay, you go that way, sir.
This is channel number 1 of Boring Music Program number 1. This is channel number 1 of Boring Music Program.
Hi, can I get the window seat?
Sí, a los tres.
Ah, entonces ¿sabes qué? Tienes que ponerte el pasillo, ya. Allá tienes que ponerte ahí. Porque si no, estamos en el restaurante.
Whenever you want, except some seats, not accessible, but
Beautiful wing.
Later on down at the flight test engineer station, Fernando Alonso, who you've already met this morning, Patrick Duché and Sandra Borschafer. They're our flight test engineers on this flight, and they will each of them be presenting to you after this flight, so you'll see them again later. Also on board we have a number of our cabin specialists, and you'll recognise them because they're wearing uniform. They're led by Anne Kerrian. They're here principally for your safety, so they please obey anything they ask you to do, but also if you want any information, feel free to ask them. So we should be ready to push back in a moment. We are just having to confirm exactly the passenger numbers before we can push back, and then we'll be pushing back for a flight of about 1 hour. We'll be taking off on runway 32 left, so we'll be taking off initially towards the northwest and then turning down to the southwest, and I've asked the controls if they can let us go down towards the Pyrenees, so during the flight we should have a good view of the mountains down there. We'll be climbing up to around 30,000 feet, and as I say, the flight should last for about an hour. Once we're airborne,
C'est un appareil de développement équipé d'une station d'essai et d'installation de test. Nous vous demandons bien évidemment de ne toucher ni aux câbles ni aux installations d'essai installées à bord et de respecter les consignes de sécurité. Ne versez aucun liquide sur les câbles en cabine et près de votre siège. Nous vous remercions pour votre compréhension.
You
You are not allowed to touch the cable and the test installation. Please follow the onboard safety instructions. Cabine crew aux portes, armement, contrôle de la porte opposée.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Airbus A350XWB. Please remove your headset and pay attention while we go through this safety demonstration. The A350 is equipped with 8 emergency exits which are located on both sides of the cabin, at the front, in the center, and at the back. All exits are equipped with a slide raft for use on land or in water. All exits are indicated by exit signs. In case of an emergency, all emergency lights and floor path marking will illuminate and guide you to the nearest emergency exit. All exits and aisles must remain clear of luggage. Please place your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. For takeoff and landing, your tray table must be stowed and your seat back in the upright position. When the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. For your own safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. Seatbelts are fastened, adjusted, and unfastened like this. In the event of cabin depressurization, oxygen masks will automatically drop down in front of you. Pull the mask down to get the oxygen flowing. Place the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Adjust your own mask before assisting others. In the event of an evacuation, you may have to use the escape slides located at the exits. Follow the cabin crew's instructions. Wherever you're seated, a life jacket is located under your seat. When required, remove the life jacket from its stowage, put it over your head, and secure the strap around your waist.
Just about ready to taxi now. Just some information, we do have some Wi-Fi capability on board, but since probably everybody will be wanting to use it, it will actually be switched off for the flight, so there will be no Wi-Fi capability during the flight. Thank you.
war da dann oder CSK auf Deutsch. Also verstärkt. Go.
For service, thanks.
I'll send you guys these photos.
Not nice? I'm not nice. That's how I roll. So here we are on the test flight, and here are some fellow passengers sitting next to me. And let's start off with you, Jessica, because you're right by the window.
Yes.
What do you notice about the window?
That it's quite much bigger than they usually are when I sit on an Airbus flight.
Okay. And do you notice anything about the cabin that you liked, that makes an impression on you?
It's really quiet and it's really light. So much space.
Much more space. Did you notice the 18-inch seat that Airbus keeps talking about? Working for you?
Sorry?
It works for you?
Yeah, it works just fine.
So we have a lot of inquisitive journalists, PR people on this plane. All of them trying to look at things, test things, try things. How are you doing, Patrick?
I'll get back to you on the bathroom that I'm going to test now.
Also gestern waren wir bei 1900 und irgendwas und da kommen ja an jedem Tag eine ganze Menge Stunden dazu, weil die verschiedenen Effekte mit 4 Maschinen. Jeden Tag, da kommen immer noch 20 Stunden am Tag dazu, je nachdem es läuft oder mehr. Insofern ist das jetzt auch eine Frage von Tagen, wenn die Test machen, die dann so viel 200.000 Stunden ist, dann meistens den größten Teil ja eigentlich schon durch. Und, auch von der Zertifizierung, was hat er gestern gesagt, 80% oder so, das ist an die Papierlage ist fertig und jetzt dann einfach mal was.
tried so hard to get an upgrade with my miles. I offered them anything.
Room proving gets us stuff. Now everybody to the front, everybody to the back, everybody to the left, everybody to the right. Still climbing.
Do you mind if I film over here? Florian, thanks for talking with me. We're doing a very interesting thing today with the 350. How important is this program for Airbus?
Basically, the A350 is the future of Airbus on the wide body segment, in the upper segment of seats from anything 300 to 350 seats. And today's flight is really something special because all the journalists we have today aboard are really the first non-Airbus passengers we have on board. We did early long flights with the aircraft on just last week with basically Airbus employees on board, but today is a full load of about 200 people on board, mainly journalists from all around the world. It's really the first passengers we carry, and it's going to be a flight of about 1 hour traveling around the Pyrenees, around Toulouse, just trying to show everybody of the world press how magnificent the cabin is, how the flight experience on this aircraft is, and how it's really an extra wide body giving extra comfort to passengers who love to fly on this aircraft.
Right. Do we get peanuts on the flight?
We get a bottle of water on this one. For an hour's flight, I think I should be fair. But I think what really counts is the experience of a much wider cabin, of the comfort, of wider windows, bigger windows, great lighting, and
very quiet.
And quiet scenario, yeah. It's the A350 will astonish all those who see it take off at airports, so it's going to be a good day, but it's very quiet. I've seen it at an air show, and the fire truck in front of it was much louder than the actual aircraft taking off. But also for the cabin passengers, and I think you can experience it here today. It's a very, very quiet cabin on takeoff, in cruise, and it's just a part of the comfort you'll feel as a passenger.
Thank you.
He's just leaving the left-hand side and dipping underneath us, and he should reappear on the right-hand side in just a moment. So he's on the right, you should see the Rafale fighter coming up on the right-hand side.
Okay.
We are ready. Bring it up.
From the now the French fighter is on the right-hand side, just abeam our cockpit. Seatbelt announcement. This is a fasten seatbelt announcement. This is a fasten seatbelt announcement.
Enjoy our mood lighting scenario for cabin lighting. Enjoy it.
leicht in die Seite und
Das wäre eher eine Kreuzfahrt, so kann den nur mit dem Auto hinfahren.
Ja, genau.
Ostseekreuzfahrt von Kiel oder so.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous allons atterrir dans quelques instants. Nous vous prions de vérifier que votre ceinture est bien attachée, que votre siège et votre tablette sont en position relevée. Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land now. Would you please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened and that your seat and your table are in the upright position. Thank you.
Das glaube ich. Oder scheint eine Region mit einer sehr hohen Lebensqualität zu sein.
Ja, sie hat einfach viel zu tun, sonst hat die Berge, das ist mehr Weingüter ohne Ende. Das ist die Baustelle, wo das neue Airbus Group Headquarter entsteht.
Oh ja.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous venons d'atterrir à Toulouse et nous retournons au Delivery Center d'Airbus. Nous espérons vivement que vous avez apprécié l'opportunité qui vous a été offerte de voler à bord de cette A350 de développement. Nous vous souhaitons une bonne journée et un très bon séjour à Toulouse. Merci encore d'avoir effectué ce vol en notre compagnie.